Hey, it's Hele, and welcome back to another episode of the Zen Diaries. In this episode, I am just simply showing you some vegan recipes that I've been enjoying lately. I truly love just having a meal from home. It is so nourishing and healing towards the soul. And also, I have been just enjoying my work routine as a creative lately. And also, if you are a creative as well, hopefully this video will give you some encouragement and some inspiration during this winter season. Okay, yes, that morning montage. Every morning doesn't look like that, but it almost is. But I truly am a morning person when I get the time to myself just to practice my morning rituals and just to be grateful that God woke me up for another morning. And this really does put me in a good mood and set me for a good frequency for the rest of the day so that I can accomplish what I aim to do. Okay, so I just wanted to go ahead and just share like this little three-part series painting that I'm working on. It has to do with how I view spirituality and religion. And so normally like this kind of content I would share in this series that I started called New Earth. And those are going to be like my videos of me being in the studio or me doing anything very creative, just like the process I go through it and all that. But since this is my Zen Diaries video and I'm just showing you how my day flow goes. So I just want to show you guys like part 1 and 2 that I've been working on. These are both a work in progress piece. And when I get to part 3 of this painting, when I start working on that piece, I'm going to vlog that and it'll be episode 2 of New Earth. But I just want to show you what I got so far for part 1. Part 1, there's still some things that I want to add to this. This is still a work in progress. Anyway, so this is supposed to represent the age of Pisces energy. And this really connects to like my inner child because age of Pisces is very religious, very institutional, the way God and spirituality is viewed. And that is a huge part of my childhood is just that energy. So this is just my play on it, and it's still a work in progress. There's some things that I want to add to this just to give it a little bit extra what I'm trying to say, what my soul is trying to say. And then this is part 2. I got so excited, like I'm gonna finish this, but like I had to go ahead and get like part 2 started because I'm an Aquarius, like yeah. Anyway, so this is part 2 of the painting. So basically, she is a very eccentric woman, and she is, water barrier. She is emptying out the vessel, but I'm gonna have little fishies coming out into the water to be free, because fishies are like, as a metaphor for like your spirituality. It shouldn't be so contained. It's not meant to be boxed in. It's not meant to be just in a vessel. It is meant to be out into the ocean, free with exploring and expanding. Get my drift? So that is what part 2 of this spiritual series painting thing that I'm working on. And then part 3, yes, I will vlog that, and that'll be a whole episode on its own, but I just want to show you guys just a little bit behind the scenes of me painting these. It's like cute vlog content. I think this one's done. Oh yeah, that's this one. Yeah, and like, look at my new little sun tattoo. I gave her, wait, can you see? Yeah, I did that. After spending time with my bestie that my inner child was craving, it was time for me to get back into my creative flow. A lot of the times I do a lot of drawing and painting, but also I spend a lot of time on my computer. And maybe I should sit at a desk, but I prefer laying in my bed. It's very comforting. When I'm on my computer, I'm often editing vlogs, making graphics. So this Capricorn season has definitely put me in alignment to have like a really good routine going for my creativity. I just have like a lot of ideas that I want to execute. Just like this season, I could just really feel it because I have a Capricorn stellium in my 5th house. And so with that energy, it has just like put me in alignment just to be like, okay, let me get this done. Let me get this done. Let me get this done. And so now I have like a really cool routine that I've been just staying in alignment just to keep up with daily. And I'm really happy about that. Like there's like 3 things that I really really wanted to focus on this year. Like I just truly want to do what makes me happy and following my dharma, like my life's purpose. But then also like these 3 categories I really do think are important just to fall into an alignment this year and just have an equal balance for all 3. So generally everything is spiritual, but like one of the 3 categories that I like want to focus on is just like my spirituality, my faith, and just strengthening that and just taking the time just to learn and study and practice meditation, being zen, praying, anything that just helps me, and also like studying other philosophies just and me practicing my creativity and my service through art that also helps me too spiritually. And then also the balance between work and play. So I always want to like make sure I am executing ideas and I have so much time just to play into my inner child with my projects and just get them done and just on to the next, on to the next, on to the next. I just want to like accomplish so much this year. And I just feel like just me really just holding myself accountable and making myself a schedule like this and using a planner is just really gonna help me get that done. Because there's so many things I want to get done this year, and it's only gonna happen if I just make myself in alignment to make that happen. And you only like, God's not gonna just give you things when you're manifesting. You have to put into the work into it for the magic to happen. And then also, I just want to make sure I have enough time for play. So, you know, work hard, play hard. Like, I just want to enjoy the fruits of my labor and have a good time this year and travel and spend time with my family and friends. And also, like, that's the beauty of being like an artist. Like, to me, that is all three of those categories. Like, it is spiritual to me, it is work for me, but it's also play.